We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
The pride and joy of Andrew High School and Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox, one of the tougher lefties. He reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. There's Kemp to handle it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. His career numbers against Manaea: he's got 5 base hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Manaea, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he lines it out to center. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
2 men on, 2 out. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Here comes the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Ready on 0-2. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow roller out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 22.
Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. One out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. To second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting seven, The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting it. The catcher, Maldonado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fouled off. And he popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
The Athletic. The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So now it's Mark Canha, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the stretch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Up top, it's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you've got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Greinke is becoming a rare bird in today's game, in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your 5-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty V, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Robbie Grossman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in for Houston, Miles Straw. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Kemp has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Springer.
Next up for the Astros, George Springer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
3rd inning, no score to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And it's fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Yeah, full count.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Up next to the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Sean Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Fouled away. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
High in the air out towards shallow right. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Number 22.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1 offering fouled off. Simeon stands at second with 2 gone. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The set and the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. All set for the start of the 4th. Standing in, Michael Brantley.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high. 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Brantley is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his appearance. High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Hey! Yep, that ball went out.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And it's fouled away. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Alvarez A Cuban-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The 2-1. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. The 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 1-0 Houston. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Chapman. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 delivery lifted in the air to straightaway center. Strong will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Last strike now for Oakland. Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Astros took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Zach Greinke gets the W on the mound. Sean Manaea was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.